What's going on, guys? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. For this show, I got to speak with Cody Spartan Stamann, who's fighting September 8th against Aljamain Sterling at UFC 228. This was a great show. Check it out. Well, Cody, thanks, man, for jumping on my show. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, no worries.
September 8th, they're fighting Aljamain Sterling. UFC, 228, man? That's awesome.
228, yeah. I'm pumped. I'm pumped, yeah. Training's been great. My weight's good. That's always the biggest thing for me is like the last 2 weeks. I'm always stressing about my weight because I'm a big bantamweight, but I've had so much time coming into this camp. Everything's kind of happening the way it's supposed to. I'm a few pounds lighter than I usually am, which is a huge relief. So, it's just about kind of drilling and chilling until I get a chance to knock this loudmouth's head off.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you train with some warriors out there, Michigan top team anyways, man. So great confidence going into all these fights. You're 17-1, awesome record.
Yeah.
Sterling's coming into this fight. He has a slight reach advantage, but that's no big deal. You've proven time and again that's no.
Everybody does.
Yeah, right.
Everybody. And people. What do they call me? T-Rex.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
I mean,
it's like I'm not. I don't have a big frame. I have pretty narrow shoulders.
Yeah.
I have long arms, but narrow shoulders. So that's a lot of your reach.
Yeah.
65-inch reach. I don't know what Aljamain has, 71.
Yeah, something like that.
But so did Duke and Juan, so did Terry and Ware. Once you get all my training partners are that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Darren's got a 74-inch reach, and he's like my main training partner. So I'm used to that.
Yeah.
Like guys that are just rangier than I am. I know how to fight those guys. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, your accuracy is better, your strikes are better, your takedowns are better than Sterling. How do you see this fight going down?
Well, I'm going to pressure him. I'm going after him. I don't think he likes a dogfight.
Yeah.
And I think everyone kind of knows that. He's one of those, he hits and moves, and then he shoots. Break his game down. Every single fight, that is his game. Or he ties you up or puts you on the cage. That's just what he does. All the kicks, all the fancy stuff that he does, the footwork, everything, all it is it's just he's trying to hit you, run, and then change those and shoot. Once you break it down, it's really, really simple. It's just about, coming up with a formula to beat that guy, I think a lot of guys fight him the absolute worst way they could. They stand flat-footed like that Brett Johns guy. That guy was like club feet. He couldn't fight and move to save his life. So, I think the guys that Aljamain Sterling has beat, recently in the last couple of years. I don't know. They're not the same athlete that I am. They're not the same level of fighter. And, the other guys he's fought, like the old school guys, his style tapers perfectly to the way they fight. So the way I fight is totally different. I can cut people off. I can go forward. I can go backwards. I fought all kinds of different guys. I had 20 amateur fights, tons of boxing, tons of, I have, hundreds of amateur fight experience. So he's not going to do anything that I haven't already seen, so it's not like it's nothing surprising. It's about, I'm in good shape. I'm kill somebody. I'm just gonna go do it.
Yep. And if Tapology is correct, almost 9 years ago to the date, you had your first amateur fight, September 9th of 2012. Is that correct?
I think 2009.
Oh, 2009. Okay. Awesome.
In Michigan, they didn't have a sanctioning body for a long time, so you could freaking fight. I fought twice in one night one time.
Oh, wow.
I fought under unified rules, like a lot of commissions, you're not allowed to kick the head or elbow.
Yeah.
Michigan, I've been elbowing and kneeing to the head my entire career. So
oh, wow.
Every single one of my pro amateur fights has pretty much had the exact same rules as all of my professional fights. So I'm used to that style of fighting, and we don't, when I was young, we didn't know. I grew up in a small country town. I've been fighting since day one. This is not new to me. The pressure, the shit talking, all that stuff. It's day one stuff for me. It's nothing new.
Yeah. I was going to ask, have you had a moment in your career that you thought, man, that was the best moment for me in my career so far?
Well, getting the UFC is obviously is super memorable. It's something that I worked so hard for, and it didn't come as fast as I felt like it should have. I felt like I was watching other guys get in the UFC that I felt like I could have beat. So it was really hard for me to do that. The last couple of years. Then I finally got in. I fought Terry and Ware on 7 days' notice.
Oh, wow.
With a MCL sprain in my knee. So for me, that was my single biggest opportunity, that anyone gets in MMA. Your UFC debut. I'm not in shape. I'm hurt, and I have to find a way to beat a really, really tough guy in Tyrion Ware. So, for me, that was like, and I just went in there and I was just like, I have to stay completely relaxed. I gotta goat him into fighting a certain way. You know what I mean? I have to get him to chase me, and then I gotta shoot on him, and then I gotta be smart on the ground and conserve my energy, because I literally had like 3 minutes on the gas tank out for that whole fight. Like, just the fact that I could pull that off with that many chips stacked against me.
Yeah.
It gave me so much confidence moving forward. And now that I'm in the UFC, I feel like I have this monkey off my back, and now that I'm more financially stable, the only thing I have to do is train. I wore a lot of hats before, and now my whole main focus is MMA. So I feel like my game is just continuously getting better, day in and day out.
That's awesome. How did you get the nickname Spartan?
From Spartan, Michigan.
Okay.
We were the Spartans. I've been a Spartan since I was a little rocket football player. So that was just, my mom suggested it. And if anyone's going to give you a nickname, it should be your mom. And she was like, why don't you should be the Spartan? Because I had this Mr. Wonderful. One of my old coaches started calling me Mr. Wonderful because I was always hitting on chicks. And he started calling me, and it stuck. And then people started calling me it, and I was just looking for a way out. So as soon as my mom was like, "You should be the Spartan because you're from Sparta," and I'm like, "Okay, that's it."
That's awesome.
I had shirts made the next day. But.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, you said you started out kind of the small town feel. I love to ask this question, but how'd you get into MMA? What made you decide that you wanted to pursue that, and start throwing punches for a career?
Well, I wrestled for 8-9 years. I actually got in trouble my senior year. I couldn't wrestle. I was probably going to win a state championship, and I didn't get the opportunity to. So I started boxing. I won Golden Goal State Championship in boxing my first year. Then MMA started popping up right after I got done boxing. It was popping up locally. I went to a local show, and I saw the level of competition, and I was like, dude, I can whoop these guys. I'm a wrestler and a boxer. I'm sure I can beat these guys. So that was where it started. I was like, well, I'll just, I'll train for a little bit, check it out, and see, just like a bucket list thing. I wasn't planning on becoming a fighter. I hadn't even watched the UFC at this point. I had no intentions of being a professional fighter, being in the UFC, and I did it one time, and I was like, dude, that's a hell of a drug, man. That getting in the cage, it's not like a street fight where it just happens. It's like there's anxiety, there's so much that builds up to it. When that finally happened, and I walked out, I knocked the dude out in 10 seconds. It was like the greatest thing I'd ever done. And
sure.
My first fight, I was hooked. I mean, my whole life changed. As soon as I fought in the cage, it was everything changed. Like that was my main priority and has been ever since.
That's awesome. Well, do you care if we do some rapid fire questions here real quick?
Hit me.
All right, dude. So you have an awesome dog. What's your dog's name?
Achilles.
Cool.
Like that.
Very nice. What's your favorite band, or do you have a favorite style of music that you like?
I like classic rock. Big Tom Petty fan.
Okay, nice. DC or Lesnar if they fight?
DC.
Last question for you. Who has the better hairdo, Sterling or Kid and Play?
Anyone but Sterling. I didn't know the other guy. He's got a better hairdo.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, I also want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to any teammates, sponsors, anything like that. Make sure they got on the show as well for you.
Yeah, I got to thank my team, Michigan Top Team. Everyone's getting you ready. My coaches, they've been great, catering everything I need. So you got the Alpha Outpost box.
Yeah.
Back there. I'm also sponsored by Alpha Outpost. I love that company. They send you a lot of really cool stuff. I have pretty much everything you need in a survival kit. Throughout. If you keep, I kind of take all the most useful things they send, and I have this bag, and it's like if any shit went down, this bag would be the only thing I could grab and I could pull out of my house. You know what I mean? So
totally.
I really like you guys. But other than that, I appreciate you having me on the show, and I look forward to beating the shit out of Aljamain Sterling.
Come on, man.
Coming up soon.
Awesome, Cody. Thanks for your time, dude. I appreciate it. Have an awesome day, and we'll look forward to see that hand raised.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I really appreciate it. Would love if you would like and share this video. Thank you for all the support that you guys give us. All of the profits made through TopRatedMMA.com, we are able to donate 25% of that to Hire Heroes USA, which helps veterans transition into the workplace with free training and job placement, and 5% back to the MMA community via Fightbook MMA's fighter sponsorship program. Thank you again. Have an awesome day.